All right, team. DJ's Locker Pooch, this one's for you. This is a replay of a game that we all played together. You can see me there, Superficial, with Hades that we played just yesterday. And I just want to review and mostly focus on offense and how to maintain pressure and how to play second and third. But I haven't watched this specific replay again since we played in the game. So I might just give a bunch of tips here and then it'll be an overall replay review. So let's get into it. I love that you're always rocking that antenna. Respect with the boost. See, that's a great first touch there. So overall there, I think you had a great first touch. I think you showed that you had the setup good enough. You just didn't have enough confidence to go for the flipper set. I like that you went for it. Just got to keep practicing that. Good recovery with the squishy save. I like how you follow grab boost. This is good. Rotating around back post. That demo was a little greedy. He wasn't really in the play anyway, and now he's going to respawn back on his side on defense. Like, he was moving too slow to catch up to me. I mean, maybe. I think I would be taking that up the wall with enough time anyway. I would rather you just ignore him and go into net just in case I get dunked. I'd rather just have that safer play than you get that demo, because that demo puts you way out of position because you kind of get bumped with it. And see, if this 50 just went towards net, you wouldn't really be able to save it. So I think it was a little bit greedy of a demo right there. Could have taken that full boost too. Okay. We watch this. I'll watch it again from your position. We're going to play the imagination game here. So you do get that. This ball actually ends up being in a decent position for you anyway. But now we're playing the imagination game. Like, even right here. Say you jumped right here, say you didn't. It doesn't matter. I want you to, like, pause the video and think about all the possible things you can do with this ball. Now, first, just looking at the still shot, you're not 100% sure that I'm not hitting it. I mean, maybe in comms I said that I'm out. So I think maybe we can assume that I'm not going to hit it. I would have liked you to stay grounded and wait to see if I'm going to hit it or not. Also, if you stay grounded, usually it's easier to jump right when the ball bounces. So that way you can hit the ball like kind of on its way up or at the peak and you can get a better control touch. But this is okay. So I think the main thing I would have loved for you to do is, since you had a little bit more time, I would have loved for you to have stayed grounded, angled yourself towards net a little bit, and then take a control touch, go for like a kind of air dribble, maybe 2-touch air dribble play from there. Or if you were already jumping like this, maybe you can do a wall stop where you pop it up high, land on the wall, jump up, and hit it again. You could maybe just fake this ball. You can like lean back, maybe get a really soft touch, or maybe try to not to touch it at all. And try to control it, or you can hit it forward and then go for a 50. You can maybe try to pass that to me, which maybe you are trying to pass this to me, but I think it's a little bit too hard. Because what you end up doing is you just hit it really hard, and it's a perfect pass right to them. So it didn't seem like there was much of a plan there. Maybe the plan was to pass. Okay, so this is the stuff I think we have to do better on. Is when we are playing, like, you're a third man right now. And when we're playing third, you should just be thinking about option coverage and where you think the ball's going to go, what you think the most likely outcome is, and keep that option in front of you. You don't need to be where the ball's going to go. You need to just have where the ball's going to go. That space needs to be in front of you. And if you can have some speed, that's even better. So you need to be essentially, as third man, you're just going to be kind of following the play back and forth. Think of it like you're a shark in the water, just lurking, waiting for your chance to strike at this ball. So you're just going to be lurking, and then boom, when you have an opportunity, you go. And I think you went a little bit too far. I think you tried to be where the ball was going to be. Like right here, I think you were expecting this person's going to touch it to the corner. And you're like already there. I think you're a little bit too close. I would have liked you to be back a little bit more, because they don't have to hit to the corner. They could do what they ended up doing right here. And see, now you're already out of the play. Where if you were just keeping that option in front of you, staying back a little bit more, now you could have been striking on this ball. And honestly, you maybe could have scored, maybe 50'd with that person. And we would have kept offensive possession a lot more. So I'll watch it one more time so you can see what this looked like from your perspective and how I would have liked you to just be a little bit more patient and sit back. So you're patient. That boost forward was not patient. And now you can't really do anything. You're awkward. You're floating. And here you're just staying in the play way too long. Once the ball's over your head right now, you need to just get out. You need to use your boost, use your flips, and just get out. Like, you should be going to card cam, maybe looking for a bump on this guy, just getting out. Let Hades rotate in for this play. Because you're too far gone. And then when you do stay, you're doing the same thing I talked about again, where, like, your positioning right now is basically where you're going to be making contact with the ball. If you expected a pass to come to where you are right now, or like come across, you need to be like here. So that way you can speed up into this ball. You are sitting still with no momentum where the ball's going to be. So you're not going to be able to shoot it with any power or get a meaningful touch, which is why I want you to just rotate out, because you're too close to the play right now. And now you end up having to do this anyway, and now you're awkward. You're just like chasing right now in front. If you were just rotating out, you can get a sense of where the play is going to go. So like 3 mistakes just happened because you just need to rotate out. And that touch right there where you Hades as a free ball and you just block it from him, like, that cannot happen if we want to rank up. That's a good little pass to yourself. I like that fake too. Now it goes to Hades. You're here for a pass. You didn't full commit for the pass, but maybe he said he was soloing it. I don't know. Okay, so lots of things here. One, I want you to ask yourself right now if you should be going. I think you have no boost right now. I think that's a boost glitch. I want you to ask yourself right now if you think you should be going for full boost or not. So I'll give you a second to really think about it. I'll even go back even more so you can see everything, and I want you to think about whether you should be going for full boost. Oh, maybe you did have 100 boost. So you actually did have 100 boost. And look at your position, look how wide you are. In my not professional opinion, I think that you should not have gone for full boost, because both your teammates are in the corner. You need to be covering net ASAP. If this ball gets past me making that challenge right now, I need you behind me to support me. And you also already have full boost, so it doesn't matter. I mean, theoretically, you're taking that boost so that our opponents can't when they swing through, but you don't have time to do that. You need to be covering midfield. We got lucky that they're bad. G6 Henry should have been middle waiting for this pass, and they should have scored. So we got lucky. Now, since we did get lucky, maybe you're panicked because you realize that you didn't have time. But now you do have time because they made a mistake, and we're not capitalizing on this mistake. Now, maybe you're trying to pass it downfield to Hades. I would rather you not pass this. The only time you should pass is when you can use that pass to take an opponent out of the play. So maybe you're hitting it around an opponent, or the opponent's trying to block your shot on net, and you're hitting it to the side of them so that your teammate can score. Or maybe you're speeding up the play enough. But I think that you can catch this ball and go full speed down midfield and flick over the last opponent just fine. But instead we do this. This should be a very likely goal opportunity. This is super highly in our favor. We are in an advantageous game state right now, and we just throw it away. This is the type of stuff that we have to stop doing if we want to rank up. Good job grabbing that boost. Real quick, just because I know you're working on mechanics, if you learn how to speed flip, this is a way better opportunity to just speed flip at this instead of like slowing down to turn sideways and then side flipping. Speed flip would have just been a good time to do it, just to get in the habit of doing it. I don't know if it would have made a difference right now, but I'd just like to see you use speed flip somewhere, I think. That's a good 50. I think you need, maybe that's fine to go for bombs. I would have liked you to rotate out, maybe grab that mid boost. You don't have any information on where your teammates are right now. So just a little greedy to be staring up at the ball right now and not rotating out. Like maybe you could have been on that ball instead. Okay, I paused it here because this is something you do a lot that I actually don't like. It works out for you sometimes, but I think it's going to stop working more and more as you rank up. Especially in threes, you just need to keep the pace. This guy has a shot opportunity. You just need to go for this ball and throw yourself and cover the net. Because if you cover the net, he has to shoot it backboard or he has to 50 with you or you get a dunk. And then I am behind you, ready to go. Now, I would have liked you to just go on this ball so I know that I can go for sure. Now it's this awkward thing of like, do I leave it for you? Do I take it? Where you could have been downfield right now if you went for that ball and I could pass it to you. But instead you're faking it and you just sit on goal line all the time. I want you to just throw yourself at the ball more on defense. Especially when you have a teammate behind you. I tried to pass that to you, hit it a little too hard. Nice, you outplayed a lot of people, took them out of the play. Unfortunately, didn't get that boost. You need to be getting out. You need to be flipping and getting back. You're going a little bit too slow right now. Okay. I know I said you're going a little bit too slow, and now you're sitting here stopping. It could have been an accelerated play. You cannot be sitting still like this. You cannot. You need to be doing something. This guy should come demo you. I don't know why you're AFK. You should be on this ball right now because you should have some speed. Let's watch this again. You should be on that ball. I'm flipping behind you. You should be going to support Hades. Hades is most likely going to take a 50. I mean, that is kind of a 50, and you need to be there to clean it up. I'm going to be behind you right now. I have your back supported. Now I'm in a really awkward position because you didn't challenge that ball. I would have liked to have played your beat right now, but you weren't there to challenge it. You need to just play faster on defense. Oop, that's unfortunate that I missed the ball. Good play around. I think you need to jump on this 50, by the way. I think this is really greedy that you didn't. You need to jump and flip. If he would have jumped and flipped, he would have dunked you in the goal. We would have got scored on because you just didn't jump on the 50. Whenever you're taking 50 in front of the net, you just have to jump. You should be going back post. Yeah, so the reason you should have gone back post here, if that got past me, you're not in a position. You need to be facing the ball right now. If I had a bad touch or I got bumped right now, you would not be in a position to make the save because you're facing this way because you rotated front post rather than just cutting across and going back post immediately. Now this is good positioning in case they go across. You're wide enough. Notice how you're not sitting here where you want to make contact with the ball. You're keeping the play in front of you right now. That's good. And you have speed. Now you're turning back to Shadow. Let Hades go. He should have gone. I guess he's turned back for boost. That's fine that you cut. I love that pass. That was phenomenal, actually. Oh, we got to at least grab some pads, man. Yeah, that's a good touch. All that happened, though, because you didn't have boost. So let's watch it again. Like, you should be on this ball right now. Because you should have just grabbed pads. Once you missed that mid boost, you maybe could have gone for the back boost. But I still don't think you should have. I think you should have, once you missed that mid boost, just grab pads and cut in for rotation. Let's watch it from a top-down view, actually, because this is the exact situation. We got scored on because we didn't maintain offensive pressure, and we let them score out of their defense. So you make your play, you make your pass. You have so much boost right now. As you make your touch, let's see how much boost you have. You had 70 boost. You had 70 boost. And we basically gave up a goal for you to use all your boost to not grab boost. Rather than just staying in the play. Like, just go to car cam right here. This boost is here. Just go to car cam. Grab it. If you're going to use all your boost. And now you can't, you just need to stay in the play. We'll go back to the top-down view. Where I would have loved to have you grab this boost. And then say you miss it. Just grab pad, pad, pad. Stay in the play right here. Look at that. That's a shot. I just drew an arrow over pads and the ball came directly to you. That's a shot on net. I even got the bump. That should be a goal opportunity that we didn't get because we don't know how to play third man. And instead they scored. We should have scored and instead they scored. Like, that's a huge swing. So yeah, they get that touch. I won't make you watch that again. It's fine. I would have liked you to rush to this boost, actually, to beat him to it. I guess you're already going supersonic, so you can't really. That's fine. Okay, grabbing pads. Okay, you're grabbing pads, but you're not ready for the next thing to happen. Like, you grab these pads, you're going almost too fast right now. You see both of us are pushed up, so you need to slow down a little bit more. Because I guess you think that we're challenging in pairs, but really Hades is out of the play right now. I'm first man, I'm first man, you're second man. Hades is going to have to rotate back to be third. You need to be ready for my beat. You need to be playing my beat right now. I get beat, and you're not playing my beat. I know it's awkward because that guy's in your face, but I think you could have just slowed down and been ready for this. Missed wave dash. We won't talk about it. Grab pads, go back pose. What I would have liked to see you do in this situation, both of us are front post. You were 0 boost, you just got 12 boost. When that happens, we need somebody in net right now in case this guy wins the 50 towards net. Pad. Your back post with 36 boost, which is plenty to play defense. Not a confident aerial. You weren't sure if you wanted to go or not. Look how you boosted as you jumped. You're not boosting, you jumped. Now you boost. And like you're already stalled in the air. You have like no vertical momentum, so you have to use so much boost just to accelerate again in the air. You want to boost the whole way through that. Unfortunate that boost spawned right after you. That's good. You had to cover the shot there. I like this rotation. Boom, you're on this. You don't have to flip on that. You could have played a little bit more greedily, gone for a possession. Okay, why are we rotating front post here? Like, I know you want to make a play on this ball, but I got demoed. We need to play defensively now. You just see that your teammate got demoed, so you need to go take their place. I would love for you to just go to goal. Just go back post. If there's no meaningful touch you can make on this ball, like I guess you seal boost, but like especially right now, there's no meaningful touch you can make on this ball. You're only going to pass it past me. I'm already playing the ball. Like I would have had a way better touch. We'll watch it again if you just weren't there. So I get demoed. I spawn. I would love to just go for this ball right now, but I have to wait to see if you're going to touch it or not and then react. Nice. I like that you just went for that. Touch to the corner. Ideally, when you do touch it to the corner, I would have loved for you to just keep your car like it is right now. You don't have to air roll or anything. Just keep your car like it is. Have it touch right here between your two front wheels, so it's a soft touch. You want it to hit the ground first, and then the wall, so it rolls up the wall, ideally whenever you touch it to the corner. You air roll, so you hit it with the side of your car, so you hit it up, and now it hits the wall first and trickles out middle, which is much scarier. I mean, in this particular situation, not too bad, but I want you to get in the habit of trying to get a soft touch to the corner. Like, it could have been softer. And you, like, over air rolled. You, like, made a more complicated touch to make it worse. Okay, so I wanted to analyze this as well. So, we have Hades already went for the ball. Now we have second man clearing the ball down the corner. And now you have the decision to take one of two paths. Or, I guess 3. You can demo this person. You can rotate around and grab boosts and just go back post. Or you can rush and try to beat this person to the full boost like you did. I'm not saying that what you did is wrong, necessarily. I just want you to recognize these options and honestly maybe even pause it and think about which option you think is correct. Or not even correct, but the pros and cons of both, of all of them. Personally, I like to play safe. I would just let that person grab that back corner boost. I see that our second man is now clearing the ball, not our first man. So I would just quickly go to back post. It worked out. It was fine. I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I just play a little bit safer. Nice. I like that. It's all about 50s. This is not good. I like that you want to go for the hype play. This is never going to happen in a million years. If you do want to do it, go to backboard. Go off backboard so you can keep momentum. You can jump off and then get a redirect. You can't just float and expect the ball to just hopefully hit you. Like, that's like just not gonna happen. And you have no boost, so this is super greedy. You just gotta rotate out, man. If we actually want to win. Like, you're still not rotated out. You're still not rotated out. That mid boost should have been yours. Now you're rotating out, but it's like too late. This is also a little imagination game. I think you maybe wanted to touch it to Hades. When you are trying to pass it like this, don't flip into it. Literally, if you just don't flip right there, it'll be a perfect pass because it's going to be a light pop rather than a line drive. And Hades would be able to just like react to where the ball is going to go and then hit it. You need to not go back post. You already, or not back post, but all the way back. You have enough boost. You are like are basically full speed. Take a wider rotation. Grab pad, and you're basically at full boost. And you're here to support me as second man. And then you'd be here. You'd be waiting. You'd be over here. And then you'd be on the ball at a better angle with way more boost. I guess you'd be kind of at the same thing. But you would have had an opportunity. If I got a pass through, you would have had an opportunity to shoot. And especially at the end of the game. And we just score right here pretty close off kickoff. Oh, not here. We score in overtime. Oh, no, we don't. We scored 0 seconds. That's amazing. Good shot. So, I said a lot of things there. The main ones being just rotate out quickly and rotate back post. Those two were the biggest things. I also talked briefly about the third man position. When you are third man on offense, you want to just be lurking, keeping the play in front of you, covering options, lurking, shadowing the direction of the play, and waiting for your time to strike. In the worst case scenario, you just get a 50. Best case scenario, you get a shot. We can't afford to let them break out of their offense with possession. If they are going to break out of their defense and onto offense with a big clear, we only want that to happen if we're second man and we have a third man waiting way back to play clear. If we don't have anyone back and you're the last back, we cannot afford to have that happen. You need to be covering those options, basically. I mean, it's going to happen sometimes, but try your best to make sure that doesn't happen. So, good stuff. Hopefully you learned some stuff in that video. And we're going to rank up soon. I trust.